Hi everyone, it's Cynthia here. How are you doing? I know that there's probably going to be some people for whom that question is, yeah, I'm good, I'm okay. And that I'm very pleased for you genuinely. And there's going to be a few people who are, all right. And then there's going to be a few people who are not okay at the moment. And so I guess it's you that I want to talk to today. And I didn't want to send out a video that was a superficial one with here's a little wellbeing tip that you might be able to use. I actually wanted to be a bit more real and share with you a little bit about what's been going on with me and how I've been struggling recently. Just in case you're wondering, took the little dog out for a walk in the middle of the night. No, not for a walk, for a pee, and tripped and landed face first on the concrete. So I've got a bit of a shiner going on there in case you're wondering, but I was very lucky. I'm okay. But yeah, on Saturday, I actually was not okay. And I've got wonderful family. I've got gorgeous friends. I'm pretty open. I'm a pretty open person. I don't mind talking about my feelings. And I like to think that I can challenge myself and be emotionally courageous. But on Saturday, I just was feeling dreadful. And the night before I hadn't slept, my mind felt like a rat in a trap. And I had not just one, but I reckon I had about 6 fists in my solar plexus just clenching. And my brain was going around and round in circles thinking, who can I talk to? Who can I talk to? I'm not all right. I'm struggling. And every time I thought of someone, I thought, no, I can't talk to them. And there were a few reasons why. And one was that I didn't want to bring other people down. So I didn't want to be the wet blanket. I didn't want to burden people with what I was feeling. There are some people that they do only like you when you're up, but I've got really great friends who don't mind me being real. And even so, I felt like I couldn't talk to them. I felt ashamed as well. So I was stressed about a few things, and I was thinking, I've got myself into a certain situation, and I'm ashamed as to where I'm at. And so I didn't want to talk about it. And the third reason is, I'm just trying to remember what the third reason was, not wanting to bring people down. Oh yeah, the third reason was that I kind of felt like I needed to put a facade up that because, I do a lot of stuff in wellbeing and I know all the research and I've got the tips, and that I didn't want people to know that I wasn't okay because I thought I should be okay. And I almost felt this need to keep the mask on and keep the facade up that I'm all right, which is very weird because, like I said, I'm generally a pretty open person. But anyway, despite all of that, that's where I was at. And I know all the research, and the research says that when you don't talk about it, that actually has a negative impact on your well-being, and that you're much, much better off for your well-being to talk to other people. So a friend ended up sending me a photo of herself out and about in a little group of us. And I was sitting on the couch eating Ben & Jerry's triple caramel chunk. And I got this picture, and I just texted back and said, I'm shithouse, pardon the language. Anyway, not long after, there was a FaceTime call from my friend Jess, and on the other end of that call was Jess and our friend Janine, who'd sent that beautiful photo of herself. And Jess said, Synth, what's happening? Are you okay? And for a moment I thought, I can't talk about it. And then I thought, no, I have to talk about it. And so I started with the fact that I was ashamed. And then once a little bit came out, then I sang like a canary, people. I sang like a canary. I just let it all out. And Jess and Janine were so lovely and wonderful. And they didn't try to solve it. They didn't try to placate me and say, Synth, it's not as bad as you think. They just sat there and listened and said, that sounds really tough and I'm really sorry. And we did talk about other things. It wasn't just all about me. But when I got off that call, the clenched fists in my gut had gone. That night I slept, and ever since then, my mind hasn't been racing like the little rat in the cage. And I just feel so much lighter and I feel so much better. And so I wanted to share that with you because I was thinking, yeah, this is from someone who actually is pretty okay with usually blathering about how they're going. I'm a bit of an oversharer, as many of you would know. And yet I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone. I felt really alone, and I felt really, just like I couldn't talk to anyone, no one. So if that's you, I'd really encourage you to try and find someone to have a chat to. Don't keep it to yourself. And if that's me, if you want to give me a ring, that's okay, or send an email or whatever. I'm here. I won't try to solve it. I'll just have a listen. But I really hope that you can find someone else to talk to. And all the research too says that when you often people get a lot of value from helping other people. It makes them feel really good. So by you asking for help or by you sharing how you're going, that actually is a gift to other people because it makes them feel good about helping you. So, and I knew that, but despite that, I still couldn't share. So I just wanted to be real, and I hope this might help even just one person out there. And wherever you are, just stay safe, look after yourself, look after those in your community, those you love, check in with each other, be compassionate to yourself and be compassionate to those around you too. And I hope you have a really good week. See you later.